Hello and welcome everybody to my channel Omni Bio Entrance, and today we will be discussing CUSAT CAT Biotechnology question paper of the year 2017. I will be discussing only the biology part. They have asked so many chemistry questions also, which I will not be discussing. So coming to the first question, synchronous fruit develops from a hypanthodium inflorescence. So answer is option C. The term protoplasm was coined by Purkinje in the year 1839. So answer is option D. Both heterospory and cercinate taxis occurs in cycas. Answer is option C. Plant hormone causing abscission of leaves, senescence, bud dormancy, and inhibition of cell division is abscisic acid or ABA. Answer is option D. Chlorosis in plants occurs due to deficiency of magnesium and iron in the soil. Now, chlorosis is the abnormal condition in plants, stem and leaves in which synthesis of the green pigment is inhibited, resulting in pale yellow coloration. So, this is caused by deficiency of magnesium and iron in the soil. Gasohol is 10% ethanol and 90% petrol. So answer is option D. Phytochrome is involved in photoperiodism. So answer is option C. The main function of lenticels is gaseous exchange. Answer is option D. Which of the following is used to determine the rate of transpiration in plants? It is determined by means of a photometer. So answer is option B. Then next one. The protein part of the enzyme is called as apoenzyme. Answer is option B. Photophosphorylation is the process in which light energy is converted into chemical energy by production of ATP. So answer is option B. Then next one. In photosynthesis, hydrogen is transferred from the light reaction to dark reaction by NADP. So answer is option D. The enzyme that fixes carbon dioxide in C4 plants is PEP carboxylase. Answer is option A. Reserpine is a drug extracted from Rauwolfia serpentina. Answer is option C. Which of the following is an auxin receptor? Answer is option A, ETRI. In rice, Gibberella fugicuri, the fungus causes foolish seedling disease of rice. Answer is option A. Father of botany and pupil of Plato, a friend of Aristotle, was Theophrastus. Answer is option D. The female genital pore of Ferritima postuma is located upon which segment? It is located on the 14th segment. So answer is option A. Ferritima postuma is common Indian earthworm. Then polyphase is absent in Aurelia. In members of class Hydrozoa, polyp stage is predominant and medusa stage is reduced or absent. Example are Hydra, Obelia and Physalis. Whereas in Aurelia, that is jellyfish, belongs to Scyphozoa, in which mesoid stage is dominant and polyphase is absent. So answer is Aurelia. In a frog heart, there are cardiac muscles which consist of fibers called as Purkinje fibers. Answer is option A. LH and FSH are collectively called gonadotropins. Answer is option D. In Ascaris, the coelom is having a pseudocoelom. So answer is option B. In pseudocoelom, there is a liquid filled space in which body organs float. Then turbularians are free-living flatworms. Answer is option C. The characteristic larva of phylum Coelenterata is it is planula. Answer is option A. Cysticercus larva is of the Taeniasolium, rabidiform larva is of nematodes, and wriggler is larva of mosquito. So the gastric larva of phylum Coelenterata is planula. Podocytes are the cells present in inner wall of Bowman's capsule. Answer is option B. Tendons and ligaments are specialized type of fibrous connective tissue. Answer is option D. A tendon is a fibrous connective tissue which attaches muscle to bone, and ligament is a fibrous connective tissue which attaches bone to bone. So answer is option D. Then Kupffer cells are present in liver. Answer is option A. Then the cyst of euglena is made up of carbohydrates. Answer is option C. Generation of antibody diversity in vertebrate animals take place through rearrangement of DNA in tissues that go on to produce antibodies. So answer is option D. Zinc finger protein and helix turn helix proteins are. This is a repeated question. Last year also it was asked. So types of DNA binding proteins. Answer is option A. In sickle cell anemia, the basis of the malfunction of the hemoglobin molecule is substitution of a single amino acid. Answer is option C. Then rickets and night blindness are caused due to deficiency of vitamin D, C and A. Answer is option A. Then Avogadro constant is 6.022140,857 into 10 raised to 23 per mole. Answer is option B. The plant with the smallest genome is Arabidopsis thaliana. Answer is option C. The chemical molecule that signals the symbiosis is a flavonoid. Answer is option B. The method of reproduction in pteridophyte is through spores. Answer is option B. Development of fruit without fertilization is called as parthenocarpy. Answer is option C. Grafting is not possible in monocotyledons because they lack cambium. This is also a repeated question. Then the process of photorespiration in plants lead to the lowering the efficiency of photosynthetic carbon fixation. Answer is option C. Then fluorescein diacetate is used to test pollen viability based on the activity of which one of the following enzyme? Answer is option B, that is esterase. Then a red fruited tomato plant was crossed with a yellow colored fruit to produce 173 offsprings, 84 of which were yellow and 89 were red. Determine the genotypes of the parents. So red is completely dominant over yellow. In the given data, we can see that offspring segregate in approximate ratio, that is 1:1. That is 84:89, that will be 1:1. So in the case of, it is a case of monohybrid test cross. A test cross is a cross of hybrid or heterozygote backcrossed with its recessive parent. So the genotypes of the parents will be capital R, small r for red, and small r for yellow. So they will be in the ratio 1:1. Answer is option A. Then ribose has 5 carbon atoms, of which 3 are asymmetric. What is the maximum number of stereoisomers that can exist for ribose? Now stereoisomers can be calculated by using the formula 2 raised to n, where n is the number of chiral carbons. Now ribose is a pentose sugar and it contains 3 chiral carbons. So the number of stereoisomers will be 2 raised to n, that is equal to 2 raised to 3 or 8. So answer is option C, that is 8 isomers. Then which of the following types of plants operate the hatch and slack cycle? Answer is option D, both B and C. C4 plants and tropical grasses. Which vitamin is essential for blood clotting? Vitamin K is essential for blood clotting. Answer is option C. One of the following is a unique feature of mammalian body, that is the presence of diaphragm. The unique feature of mammals is the presence of diaphragm. It is a membrane that separates the thoracic cavity from the abdominal cavity. The cavity of other animals is not divided into thoracic and abdominal cavity. Homeothermy, four-chambered heart and rib cage are the characters of mammals as well as other animals also. So unique feature is presence of diaphragm. Answer is option D. Which of the following is absent according to Oparin on the primitive surface of Earth? Answer is option B, oxygen. This is also a repeated question. According to Oparin, the atmosphere of primitive Earth was reducing because hydrogen atoms were most numerous and most reactive. Large quantities of hydrogen, nitrogen, water vapor, carbon dioxide, methane and ammonia were present, but free oxygen was not present in significant amounts. Then an isotope of hydrogen with radioactivity below is tritium. So answer is option D. Then biogas is a mixture of 40% methane and 60% carbon dioxide. Answer is option B. Prothrombin, which helps in clotting of blood, is released by. Prothrombin is a plasma protein which is converted to thrombin in the presence of thromboplastin released by platelets at the site of injury. The thrombin then convert the protein fibrinogen into insoluble fibrin and thus aids in blood clotting. So answer is option D, platelet. Pollination by wind is called anemophily. Answer is option A. Hydrophily is water pollination, zoophily is animal pollination, and entomophily is insect pollination. Disaccharide molecules that contain beta-1,4 glycosidic linkage include lactose and cellobiose. Lactose is the disaccharide of milk, consists of galactose joined to glucose by beta-1,4 glycosidic linkage, and cellobiose is a disaccharide that has two molecules of D-glucose linked by beta-1,4 glycosidic bonds. So answer is option D. The approximate lifespan of WBC, that is white blood cell, is approximately 20 days. In N-linked glycosylation, the oligosaccharide chain is attached to protein by asparagine. Answer is option A, ASN. This is also a repeated question. During lactic acid fermentation, net yield of ATP and NADH per glucose is 2 ATP and 2 NADH. So answer is option A. What are the metabolites implicated in affording abiotic tolerance to crop plants? Answer is proline and betaine. So answer is option C. The most widely used program for multiple sequence alignment is answer is option C, Clustal. The isotope with half-life period of 14.3 days is for P32. Answer is option B. Initiation of hematopoiesis in adults occur in the. Answer is option B, bone marrow. Which of the following amino acid has the maximum number of codon? Leucine has got 6, proline has got 4, Glutamic acid has got 2 codons and tryptophan has got 1 codon. So answer is option A, leucine. Which of the following is not an antigen presenting cell? Exam answer is option D, that is T lymphocyte. The circulating blood of 2-month-old breastfed baby will contain maternal. Answer is option D, that is IgG. IgA in the milk will provide enteric protection for the baby but are not absorbed. Thus, the maternal Ig in the circulation of a 2-month-old baby will be mostly placentally transferred IgG, which will protect for the first few months of its life. So, answer is option D, IgG. Within chloroplast, light is captured by thylakoids within grana. Answer is option A. A blood group that has both A and B antigen but no antibodies is answer B, that is AB. Then pluripotent embryonic stem cells are derived from inner cell mass of blastocyst. Answer is option A. The portion of the brain which coordinates locomotory movements is answer is option B, cerebellum. Proteins are tagged for degradation by cytosolic proteasome through the covalent attachment of ubiquitin. Answer is option. Binding of oxygen to hemoglobin follows sigmoidal binding curve. Answer is option A. Paracrine signaling, it targets only nearby cells. This is also a repeated question. Then haploid plant cultures are obtained from. Haploid plant cultures, out of the options you can obtain from pollen grains. They are haploid. Which one of the following is the most suitable example of a point mutation responsible for genetic disease? Now, beta thalassemia is caused by point mutations or more readily deletions in the beta globin gene on chromosome 11, leading to reduced or absent synthesis of the beta chains of hemoglobin. Transmission is autosomal recessive. However, dominant mutations have also been reported. Then sickle cell anemia is the result of a change in a single nucleotide, and it represents just one class of mutations called point mutations. Changes in the DNA sequence can also occur at the level of chromosome, in which large segments of chromosome are altered. So, point mutation can be either thalassemia or sickle cell anemia. I am not sure what was given in the answer key. So, as per me, it can be either thalassemia or sickle cell anemia. Then dark bands of G-banded chromosome represent heterochromatin. Answer is option B. People with Klinefelter syndrome have 47 chromosomes, including 3 sex chromosomes, what leads to this abnormal chromosome number. So, Klinefelter syndrome, XXY males can occur due to non-disjunction of X chromosome during prophase of meiosis 1 in females. One of the eggs from such a meiosis could receive both X chromosome and the other would receive no X chromosome. So, answer is option B, non-disjunction. The correct sequence of spermatogenetic stages in a mature human testis is spermatogonia, spermatocyst, spermatid and sperms. So, answer is option A. In 2D gel electrophoresis, the first dimension is based on the principle of isoelectric focusing. 2D gel electrophoresis separates protein depending on two different conditions. The first one is called isoelectric focusing, which separates protein according to isoelectric points. The second step is SDS polyacrylamide gel electrophoresis, which separates protein based on the molecular weights. So, answer is A. Then, mitochondria are involved in all of the following except fatty acid biosynthesis. Fatty acid biosynthesis take place in the cytoplasm. HeLa cell line is derived from which type of carcinoma? It is derived from cervical cell carcinoma. So answer is option C. Antimalarial function of quinine is mediated by. It is mediated by blocking the formation of hemozoin in the parasite. So answer is option B. Then which one of the following immunoglobulin is predominantly secreted in milk? IgA. Answer is option C. The blastula stage in mammalian embryo corresponds to. It corresponds to the blastocyst. Answer is option B. Then the main product of glycolysis in skeletal muscles is lactate. Answer is option A. Which of the following is not part of neuron? Synapse. Synapse is in fact a structure that permits neuron to pass an electrical or chemical signal to another neuron. Hence, it is not a part of the neuron. Answer is option A. Then, which of the following is responsible for formation of polytene chromosome? It is by repeated replication without separation of sister chromatids. Answer is option C. The buffering capacity of a buffer will be maximum when the pH is very close to the pKa value. This is also a repeated question. Crossing over in diploid organism is responsible for recombination of linked genes. Answer is option C. By adding SDS during electrophoresis of protein, it is possible to separate protein exclusively on the basis of molecular weight. Answer is option D. Then etiolated plants are formed due to lack of light. In absence of light, etiolation of plant occurs, which causes the stem to become weak, smaller leaves and a pale yellow coloration of the plant. In that case, the plant is said to be etiolated. Answer is option A. Toxic agents present in the food which interfere with thyroxine synthesis lead to the development of simple goiter. Answer is option C. Iron bacteria can produce slime and undesirable odors or taste. So answer is both A and B can produce slime and undesirable odors and taste. Which gas is used for artificial fruit ripening of green fruit? Answer is ethylene. It is a phytohormone also. So answer is option A. The most common form of sporotrichosis is lymphocutaneous. So answer is option C. Dermatophytes that do not attack nails are microsporum. Answer is option D. The adult or sexually mature stage of the parasite occurs in the final or definitive host. Answer is option B. Nick translation is done by DNA polymerase 1. Answer is option. The first vaccine developed from animal cell culture was polio vaccine. Answer is option D. RFLP is used to construct high resolution linkage maps, identify small single gene diseases, construct QTL maps, all of the above. It is used in all of the above. Answer is option D. The most common site for implantation in ectopic pregnancy is the uterine tube or the fallopian tube. Answer is option D. The following organs are derived from mesoderm except the skeletal and skeletal musculature. Answer is option A. The oldest group of algae with the definite fossil remains in the form of stromatolites is. Answer is Cyanophyta. Option A. Alpha amylase is obtained from, it can be obtained from Aspergillus oryzae and Aspergillus niger, and I am not sure what was given in the answer key. So as per me, it is Aspergillus oryzae and Aspergillus niger are used in commercial purposes. Then, which of the following statement is true about sieve tube cells? Companion cells are nucleated and regulates activity of non-nucleated sieve tube. Answer is option D. Sieve tubes, they lose nucleus at maturity. So answer is option. Then filiform apparatus is characteristic of synergids. So answer is option B. Syngenesious anthers and epipetalous stamens are found in Compositae. Answer is option D. In which stage of development does a zygote go through the structural and functional specialization of group of cells? It is called as differentiation. Answer is option B. Long chain fatty acids are oxidized stepwise in one carbon unit starting from the aliphatic end. Answer is option A. When stamens are fused throughout their whole length, they are termed as synandrous. Answer is option D. Whip tail in cauliflower is caused due to the deficiency of, answer is option B, molybdenum. The kind of stomata generally found in members of Solanaceae and Cruciferaceae are anisocytic. Answer is option B. Anisocytic stoma remains surrounded by three unequally sized subsidiary cells, among which one is distinctly smaller in size than the other two. They are also called as cruciferous or unequal type, anisocytic. So they are found in Cruciferae, Solanum, Petunia and Nicotiana. Then edible portion of mulberry comprises of, answer is option D, that is perianth. Then stilt root are present in sugarcane. Answer is option C. Spirogyra reproduces asexually by aplanospores. Answer is option A. So thank you for watching my channel. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.